Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Cut. Hey, Sam on.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, Haywood.
On second down, here's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
Ready.
Throwing his Lock on third down. He's got his tight end Fant. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
70 Indy. Go. Motion out of the backfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
54
On first and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Lock to throw on second down. Screen pass to Lindsay. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Here we go. 50, plant. Hey, Delta. Situation, let's go. Hey, one set. Check, Mike. Go. Mike, 54. Here we go. Now.
From midfield, here's Locke. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it with Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. He gets it to Thomas. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Darnold completes it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
go, set. Mike 51. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On third down, here's Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on first and 10. On first down, Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 41, Locke. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now on second and 13, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsey taking it in as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, they'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. On first down, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. He's going to air one out for Anderson. This is caught. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Here's Darnold. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to fourth down as well. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ficken's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. To throw is Darnold. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Goes underneath for Bell. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Darnold, caught here by Griffin. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A carry here for the big tight end. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
61, matchbox flight.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Bell. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Drop, rock it. Switch it. Ready?
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Go! Right there.
On 3rd down, Block being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on A.k.a. Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check. Hey, Charlie. Mike 5-4.
Block to throw for it on 4th. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. On 1st down, Lindsey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, It took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He was brought down there by Will Parks. To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold, a screen to Bell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Jets on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Darnold. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Darnold. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a play.